Hello guys, in this short video I would like to introduce you Garmin, a sport equipment and also outdoor, marine and aviation equipment manufacturer. I think this is a great company and it is a great investment opportunity in this company. So the history of the company, Garmin is an American multinational technology company founded in 1989 by Gary Burrell and Min Kao in Lenexa, and it is incorporated in Schaffhausen, Switzerland. How the company started: Gary Burrell recruited Min Kao from the defense contractor Magnavox while working for the former King Radio. They founded Garmin in 1989 in Lenexa, as I said. Pronav's first product was a GPS unit which sold for $2,500 US dollar. The company was later renamed Garmin based on the two founder, Gary and Min. So Garmin. So the US Army became their first customer. The company began public trading on Nasdaq in 2000. That time we owned so many shares. Kao owned so many, so it's around 20 million both owned. So together they holding accounted for 45% of the company, which is much lower today. And unfortunately, Burrell passed away last year. So the leadership team is this Dr. Min Kao, and the president and the CEO is Clifton Pembrell, and the chief financial officer and treasurer is Douglas Wilson, and the vice president is Andrew Etkind. I think this is a good, stable leadership team. So the financials, the revenue, so 31% of the revenue is coming from fitness, and 27 from outdoor, and the next is marine, 16, and just right away it's aviation, and the last one is auto. And you can see also the operating income, the percentage of total revenue. So fitness is 30%, outdoor is 42%, and marine 17%, and aviation is 13%, and auto is a negative -2%. As you can see, the revenue and also the operating income is growing in fitness, outdoor, marine. Aviation is stable, and auto is a little bit declining. So what are the products? The products are fitness products, running and multisport watches, cycling products, activity tracking and smartwatch devices, fitness and cycling accessories, Garmin Connect and Garmin Connect Mobile, Connect IQ. I don't know all this stuff, but I know that a lot of sportsmen around me wearing Garmin products. So the runners love Garmin, and almost all the runners I'm having training, they are using Garmin watches, and not only in running, in cycling and other activities, swimming. They like, at least here in my country, they love Garmin products, and these are great quality products. Outdoor products, so adventure watches, outdoor handheld golf devices, and dog tracking and training devices. So a lot of sports, and also for dogs it's possible to be used. So this is a great brand, not only in fitness, in other areas, such as if you go further, marine. Recently we rented a boat. This boat also had Garmin navigation system, and Garmin is a highly regarded product. So chart plotters and multifunction displays, cartography, fish finders, sonar system, autopilot system, radar, instrument, VHF communication radios, handheld and wearable devices, sailing, entertainment, digital switches, trolling monitors. I don't know all the products, but you can see there is a great variety of products Garmin has, and Marines also love Garmin products. Aviation, integrated fighting. I don't know about aviation too much, but as you can see also the revenue from aviation and the operating profit is growing. So this is also a great area. I have no experience with Garmin product in aviation, but maybe other people who are listening has much more experiences with aviation. So integrated flight decks, electronic flight displays and instruments, navigation, communication product, automatic flight control system and safety enhancing technology, audio control system, engine indication system, traffic awareness and avoidance solution, ADS-B and transponders, weather information and avoidance solution, data link connectivity, portable GPS navigation and wearable services also they provide. So I took all the information from the annual report of the company. And also finally the auto industry, so they provide directly to the OEM, so original equipment manufacturer solutions which are integrated in the cars, and also personal navigation systems or devices and cameras you can find in auto segments of Garmin. So competitors, there are many competitors in this field. Just to list a few, you can see in fitness product, it's Apple, which is a great product, Brighton, Elite, Fitbit, Huawei, Polar, Samsung, Sigma, Sport, Santu, Wahoo Fitness and Xiaomi. I know some of the runners use Polar, but most of them switched to Garmin. And also the outdoor products are Casio, Doctra, Shearwater Research, Global Star, Sport Dog, Soundtool, Tag Heuer, Tissot and Vista Outdoor. I don't know all the product, but of course I know Tissot, Tag Heuer, these are great brands. For Marine, they think it's FLIR System, Furuno, Johnson Outdoors and Navico. Aviation competitors, Aspen, Avionics, Avidin Corporation, CMC Electronic, Raytheon, Dayton. I don't want to list all of them, but a lot of competitors, as you can see also, or the automotive conservative, TomTom, Rand McNally. I never heard this product, although I'm working in automotive field. So OEM Information Solution, Alpine, of course, it's a good product. Harman is also well-known, Continental, Bosch, the Mitsubishi Group and the Panasonic. So all the areas Garmin has great competitors, but I think with product quality Garmin can be in the forefront in each area. So employee location as of December 26. The company had approximately 60,000 full and part-time employees worldwide. You can see Garmin has a location in Kansas City, also in the UK and Taiwan, and furthermore in Oregon. The insider ownership, so the company members owning more than 41 million shares, and some other members in the company hold 120,000 shares. The total diluted shares is 191 million shares, so it is approximately 20% of the company owned by insiders. So the most recent earning data revenue from the fitness segment grew 40% in the second quarter, driven by strong demand for cycling and advanced wearable product. Gross margin and operating margin were 54% and 28% respectively, resulting in 62% operation income growth, which is tremendous. Revenue from the outdoor segment grew 57% in the second quarter, with growth across all categories led by strong demand for adventure watches. Gross margin and operating margin were 64% and 38% respectively, resulting in 81% operating income growth. Tremendous achievement, I think. Aviation revenue from the aviation segment grew 43% in the second quarter, with contribution from both OEM and aftermarket product categories. Gross margin and operating margin were 73% and 28% respectively, resulting in 226% operating income growth. It's a huge number. So revenue from the marine segment grew 66% in the second quarter, with growth across multiple categories led by strong demand for our chart plotter. Gross margin and operating margin were 58 and 34% respectively, resulting in 106% operation income growth, which is also a tremendous achievement. So the auto revenue from auto segment grew 74% during the second quarter, driven by both auto and OEM programs and consumer auto products. Gross margin was 46%, and we recorded operation loss of 8 million in the quarter, driven by investment in auto OEM products. So they are saying they are investing in OEM, that's why the operation loss is the result. And also they updated the guidance in each area. The revenue also higher, gross margin a little bit lower than the prior one, operating margin at higher, around 30 basis point higher, and tax, it's a little bit higher they expect, and the EPS will be higher, 5.5. This is the guidance. So if we go further, so I would like to mention the positives about the company. I noticed that most of the sportsmen around me were Garmin products, triathlon, swimming, hiking, running, and many other products. They are using Garmin product. Perceived as a premium brand in fitness, outdoor, marine and auto. About aviation, I have no idea. More and more people prefer to do sport activities or outside activities. Vertically integrated company controls most of its suppliers chain, so they are producing the raw materials to the end products. Of course, they purchase some components. Founder is aligned with business goals. You can see 20% of ownership by insiders. Good quality product compared to its competitors. Great hardware and software support. I also asked some runners what they opinion about the product, and they mentioned they have a great support in hardware and software. Not only sportsmen use Garmin watches, also normal ones without sport, they like Garmin products. Possible negatives: high competition in sport and outdoor sector. Big players such as Samsung and Apple can take away market share. Garmin has to innovate constantly to be in the forefront of technology. You can see from Morningstar the gross margin is very healthy and increasing. Also revenue is constantly increasing, and net income is also constantly higher and higher, and the share numbers are pretty stable, so that they don't dilute the shareholders, and they pay also a healthy increasing dividend. So the ROIC number from the internet I took, so it's almost 30% the ROIC, and the weighted average cost of capital is more than 5%, a little bit more than 5%. So the company can generate good profit because the ROIC is higher than the weighted average cost of capital. So I did some calculation. based on three scenarios. The best case scenario, when the company can grow next 5 years 50%, and the 5-10 years 10%, and the discount rate is 10%, terminal multiple 30, and with that we can double the share price. And I think this is a good, because they mentioned they increase tremendously the operating profits. So I think maybe 15% growth is moderate, but with this is even company can double. And also we are at normal case with 10% growth rate and 7 in 5-10 years, discount rate 10, and terminal multiple is 20. The result is around the current share price. In the worst case, the share price can go to the half, but if I take 40% probability for the best case and 30 for the normal case and 30 for the worst case, we end up around $200 as a fair price. So thank you very much for listening my presentation. I think Garmin is a quality product, and there is still room for improvement in growth in the company, and hopefully the share price also will follow. Thank you very much, and wish you a nice